Hi, I'm Ted Engstrom. I'm the owner of Sunday Guitars in Bend, Oregon. And today I'd like to show you a guitar brand that we began to carry about 6 months ago. The name is Kremona. Kremona with a K. If I look inside this guitar, it's K-R-E. Kremona. And I've heard a lot about these guitars over the years, but finally have been able to get some in my own hands and have found very happy customers for these guitars as well. So right now we're clipping along at about 4 or 5 of these a month, and they are all what we call a gut string guitar or a classical guitar. And the classical guitar is strung with 3 nylon strings and 3 silk and silver strings. And they give the classic music sound. Not as popular with rock and roll, not as popular with country music, but we do have some great guitarists who've played these not behind the scenes, but right out front, and that is Willie Nelson and other country artists as well. So the classical guitar is a smaller shape, it's lighter in weight most of the time, and it has a very pleasing soft tone. When I strum a chord like this, it's easy to hear it. It projects really well, but it's also a very mellow and soft tone. This particular one is a high-end, or one of the better Kremona guitars. It's about $1,000, comes with a hard shell case. Kremona is an older company. This is not an American company. It's a company that started in Europe. And they've been in the United States for many, many decades. Okay, this particular one is the less expensive, the S65S. This is the $500 series. And if I am to play a chord, you probably notice no difference in tonal quality whatsoever. But it definitely has a different tone, a different voice. I think it has bigger highs, and the lows are a little bit more subdued. But a fine quality guitar nonetheless. You can drop in price by more than 50% and still get a really nice guitar that gives you some bragging rights. This is a mid-level Kremona classical guitar, and it has beautiful features, including a gorgeous walnut back and a beautiful Fishman EQ system. In other words, this is an electric acoustic guitar. And of course, that's a choice that a person has to make once they start thinking of getting into an acoustic guitar, whether they want electric or just straight acoustic. But this particular one is priced at $900, $899. Comes with a hard shell case and has features that are particular to a lot of acoustic guitars. Number one, it has this cutaway so that I can get up the frets, even up into the 14th, 15th, 16th fret if I need to. Whereas on a regular bodied guitar, you're reaching around that body in order to get to those frets. This makes it very comfortable to do that. The classical guitar is definitely a first choice for many, many players. Even the best players in the world have a classical guitar or play classical guitars exclusively. But we want to offer this to you as part of our lineup of all the guitars that we carry. And if you watch this entire video, we want to say that we really appreciate you being a part of what we do. So hit that like button or even the share button if you think there's somebody else who'd like to learn a little bit more about Kremona and classical guitars. Thanks again. I'm Ted Engstrom from Sunday Guitars, and we'll see you in the next video.